21 degrees out here. It's an ice bath, baby. It's my 6th day in a row. So I did a few ice baths here and there in the river. Actually, I started in the river. See my old videos. I used to walk down through the snow. I realized my wife's like, well, what if you have a heart attack and float down the river? I was like, yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good thing. So I bought one of these tubs at D&B Supply, 100-gallon Rubbermaid tub. Works great. If you remember the show, The Biggest Loser on TV, where people tried to lose weight, they were, several hundred pounds overweight. I developed a talk I'm going to do today on 14 lessons from The Biggest Loser. And one of them, the first lesson, is desire. If you don't want to improve your life, nothing else really matters, right? I mean, it's got to be desire first. So why the heck would somebody sit in an ice bath like this? Or why do boxers and fighters get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go running? You ever think about that? It's like they could run anytime. You could run in the middle of the day when it's not like freezing cold, and it's a lot easier. The whole point of doing it is because it's hard. They want to push themselves and do really hard things in training. So when they get to the actual fight, this is a piece of cake. The training was way worse than any fight. If you ask most fighters, and I worked out at Team Quest, and I was around Chael Sonnen, I was around, Boss Rutten, Randy Couture, Nate Quarry, Chris Lieben. These are friends of mine. I used to train with them back at Team Quest in Portland, Oregon. And if you went to their practices, the actual pro fighter team practices, they beat the heck out of each other for hours a day. And much harder than any actual fight in the octagon was. The training was always harder. That's because it gives you confidence. So for me, doing jiu-jitsu like I did this morning, and then coming and doing an ice bath, the rest of the day is gravy, right? The rest of the day is easy. I've got 3 presentations for different businesses today. Plus I have a bunch of lead generation to do for my own coaching business. That's easy. I've already won. I've already won a bunch of times this morning at jiu-jitsu. And I've already won by doing this ice bath. So the first lesson in the show, The Biggest Loser, is you've got to have desire. That's number 1. You've got to have desire. Number 2 is you have to let go of immediate results. You're not always going to get results. So embrace the process. You could run every day for a month and not lose any weight. I'm sure a lot of you watching this can relate to that. You could eat healthy and run every day and hardly lose any weight at all. And you're like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. You have to learn to let go of results and understand the process is where the value is. If you continue the process long enough, you will get results. Some results happen really quickly. Some results don't. They take a long time. But embrace the process and you'll get there. Another lesson is don't do it alone. Right? Have a friend, have somebody. My wife comes out here with me every now and then. She started doing these ice baths day before yesterday. She's done 2 in a row now. So we'll see if she goes today. But have somebody you do it with. This makes it fun, makes an accountability partner, makes somebody else is suffering with you. When I was in high school, I ran cross country, and I'll tell you, the cross country team was a close-knit group of guys. 4 minutes, right? 4 minutes goes quick. But our cross country group, I remember we used to run, like 10 miles a day, and then we would go to the track and do interval training at race pace on the track and do sprints and different things. And I remember watching Dave Smith, one of my friends at Westland High School, was a shot putter. And the shot putters sitting around all practice. They'd throw the shot a few times, and they were talking. It's like, they're just kind of hanging out. We just got done with a 10-mile run, and then our coach, Norm Euler, made us run race pace 400s. We'd run like 8 400s at race pace. I was a 1,500-meter runner. We worked so hard. It's like doing hard things brings people together. And we were a close-knit group for years after high school, our cross-country team. So think about that. What are you going to do in 2023 that pushes you, right? Something you want to do. You've got to have desire or you're not going to ever change anything. It all starts right here, right? It starts with your thoughts. If you don't change your thoughts, then nothing else is ever going to change. What do you want to do differently in 2023? What are you going to do that's hard? What are you going to do to push yourself? And forget about results for a while. Who cares what the results are? Just do it. Whatever it is, just do it over and over and over again. And that right there, that concept is the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. It's not intelligence, it's not anything, except being willing to do things over and over and over. I've always said this, that's very true. Intelligence does not equate to success. There's plenty of really smart people that are not successful. What equates to success is curiosity that actually has a relationship with success. People that are curious because they try things. and they don't get discouraged with bad results. They keep trying things. Action is what really equates with success. Taking action. So I hope I've inspired you to take some action today. Think about what you're going to do that's hard today. Eleanor Roosevelt said something, right? Do something every day that scares you. Great quote. So think for yourself. Think about something you're going to do to push yourself. If you want to do an ice bath, they're awesome. You saw me suffer. I'm shivering right now because I'm cold, but it's not really that big of a deal. The first 10 to 20 seconds is painful. Then it's like, okay, I can deal with this. So this is about a 5-minute ice bath. So think about something you're going to do hard for yourself. And please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. I love hearing stories about people. I had a gentleman tell me they went to Iraq for 2 tours back in the 90s and forgot about perspective. They watched my last video on perspective. I love it. And they said it was a great point. I appreciate that. So have a good one, guys.